Hey, Mr. Mayor, you been gone for a minute. I ain't seen you doing no videos. What's going on?
Yeah, man. You had to go back to the drawing board sometime. You know what I'm saying? Get that blueprint right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you had to come up off, and sit back and just observe. You had to get out, get out the middle and just watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But I always been an in the mix type guy. But at the same time, even when I'm in the mix, I'm observing. But it's just time I feel like I just need to sit back and just observe and just do for me. You know.
So what you been observing? What you been seeing?
Man, a lot of confusion, a lot of just confusion amongst people, amongst friends, you know, families. You know what I'm saying? Just camaraderie is just always something that don't got nothing to do with the big picture.
You know that junk dead these days. Folks don't care about nothing but theyself.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and I don't get that. I never my mind ain't never been trained and never could be trained to think about just me. Anything I do or have done, man, it's with full, you know, good intent. You know what I'm saying? With full, with the good intent come full support. Come full support becomes that support come anything I can do can help because that's how we was raised. We from the last generation of the selfless. What I got, you got. What you got, I got. What you don't know how to do, I show you how to do. What you know how to do, you'll show me how to do. You know,
But you got some folks in our generation that then adopted this generation's ways.
man, and I noticed that I hand the streets. Like you got me as a person that went down. Like they said, Kevin Gates said he don't want no chick his age. Yeah, he adopted to this days. If they said be in the world, not of it, he been of this world. Man, how you gonna be cool shaking up with somebody that could be your child? You know what I'm saying? So I could never look at nobody. I got a 21-year old, 22-year old daughter. I could never mess with nigga close to her age. I couldn't miss never. And I be around people, man, that had this ideology, man. And bro, ain't she legal? Like that's
Look,
sucker stuff, man.
prime example of somebody in our generation messing with somebody that's our children age. Marcus Houston.
Man. You got that's what they do. And it's okay. But see, we down here in where it happens there, where they come get their trends and they sayings and they act and go up top and be like they been this and been that because they big. But we know when we look at you, we know you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? When we look at you, we know you ain't that. So you can't come down here and fool us. That's why you gotta have bodyguards and security guards and all this. Cause you can't walk out there by yourself. A la Muhammad Ali, one of the biggest names there ever was, walked the streets of the people because he is the people. He never disconnected.
Right.
You know, they was able to touch him. They was able to sit in his front yard and talk to him. Even the reporters. But he saw his people around. So yeah, man, that's where everybody. That's the age that everybody was trying to get it together for us black folks. You know what I'm saying? But we caught the last of that right there, man. That's your neighbor, and they stay on that. She stay 3 blocks down. They still neighbor. And then when you leave y'all hood, y'all go somewhere. Y'all might not even jump rope or hula hoop or skip the skated together. You want cause she from your hood and she over here and somehow you bagged her up. It was one for all. You know what I'm saying? I first started seeing the certain divide, and that's what confusion come in. Confusion causes a divide. I saw it in high school, in my days back in the game banging era, when they came down south and went to talking about GD and BD and all that. Like we wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? Now we followed the law, you know what I'm saying. But it's like now y'all not gonna present it to us as this. like we still together. Y'all ain't finna because it was said that it's not a gang, it's an organization. So you have many moving parts to an organization. You got many moving parts to Microsoft and Android. Android got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 phones, but they still up on the you know Android. If it's a Samsung Galaxy, you got 5, 6 versions of them, but they still in that family. Ain't no separating them. You just know one the baby brother, the middle brother, the next to the big brother, and the big brother. But they all together. They can do the same things to a certain degree. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just observing and just formulating, man, the blueprint, man. Turtle on turtle time, you know what I'm saying, slow motion. You know, people done adopted. You go, it's worldwide now. That first thing people say, "What's up, bro? What you been up to?" Man, staying out the way. Man, you ain't in the way, man. You a cornball. I know who you is. Come on, try to play because I ain't sent you in a couple of years like you in the mix. It's just that, man. That's confusion. Why you want a life that you really don't want? Because these folks pull up right now and you, man, come on, man. You know what you gonna do before they get you in the car. But that's neither here nor there. Confusion. That's what I've been seeing. Confusion, man. And I don't like it. I don't like it. They do something to my shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? To my Satan side Makusa. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised like that.
Ain't no Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, that's what we trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
To the Hakuna Matata. Because I come out of house, man, my grandma had 11 children, and her children had children. There wasn't no room for nobody to be prideful or about nothing, for as nothing material or spoiled with nothing material. And you got your moments with grandma, and she made you feel love, and that was your love. But it wasn't that cuz wasn't gonna come get that love, and you know, even my children, and they get early part of their grown stages. They still got their love and what they need and their knowledge and wisdom from my grandma, from mama. And I don't see why it ain't carried on. But when she passed, I said out my mouth, man, they finna be up. Cause the law gone. Mama was the law. You know what I'm saying? But it's a couple of us that still try to, it's more than a couple of us, there's a few of us that still hold on to that bond and keep that bond. And one thing that top everything is love. We still love each other. And in loving somebody, you got to know when to be there and when not to be there. I had to learn that because I used to try to be there for everything. But when it got to points that I'm like, who there for me? But at the end of the day, yeah, man, I just been checking out this confusion and the. But I'm the type, like I said, man, if I got love for you, hey man, let's sit down at the table. But other than that.
Well, when you get done observing, let us go on here and get another video, please.
Yeah, man, we go on do the next interview. You saying a video or an interview? What we doing?
Both.
Okay, well, we gonna see. We doing it, and I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go and throw her under the bus. It ain't me. Everything go through the CEO. You know what I'm saying? So when the CEO get ready, then so y'all need to get on her about my videos. Y'all get in the comments, like, share, and subscribe, and get in the comments and say, hey, CEO, you know that to the song like Victor, that's Big Sook. The song like April, that's Big Sook. The song like Poppy Flower, that's Sook. You know what I'm saying? To I can't think of my man's name. Don't get me wrong. I think he from South Carolina.
I won't say South Carolina,
Yeah,
North
South Carolina. But forgive me, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all got to get in these comments and put in there CEO, man. Just put, hey, CEO, get on your, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of things coming, man. We got some merch, man. I want to show y'all, but it ain't time. She ain't on saying it ain't time. I'm saying it ain't time because we got to go and hit y'all with the full-fledged flex. And it ain't even it's just a tipping point, which I just been saying just been a surface. But we go, promote and love, You know what I'm saying? And that's the number one thing in love. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all on the next. We gonna see what the CEO go do.
Y'all better not be cussing me out either.
I ain't gonna let them do that. But yeah, y'all getting them comments.
Holla.
Salute, Mayor.